So today I am actually vending at the Cleveland, Ohio Reptile Show. I absolutely love this reptile show. It's a reptile show I've been going to ever since I was a kid. So this place has a special place in my heart. And not only am I going to be vending today, but I'm actually going to be touring around this reptile show with you guys. So stick around and let's tour around this awesome show. My name is Nick Pulaski. Growing up, I have always had a passion for wildlife, and with that passion, along with my passion of filmmaking, I get taken on some amazing adventures creating wildlife content, getting up close with a variety of incredible animals. So come follow along as I pursue my goals of educating, inspiring, exploring, and conserving wildlife, all while having fun, seeing the beauty in our natural world. Hey, what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me here today. So today, like I said, I am vending at the Rainforest Junkies booth out here in Cleveland, Ohio. So shout out to Mike from Rainforest Junkies. Basically put out the rest of my remaining ball pythons. We don't have much left, but I mean, hopefully this show we could sell off a couple. Even if we sold one or anything like that, that would be awesome. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about outreach. It's all about getting connected with the community. Like I said, I love coming back to the show because it's such a rewarding experience because I've been going to the show ever since I was a kid. So that's basically where our friendship with Mike actually started. So it's really cool to see how things have transpired over the years and evolved. So really cool stuff. But yeah, like I said, let's stop talking. Let's go tour around the show and see what we find. There's some really cool stuff here. So let's get to it. So I'm with Jeff here. Jeff, what do we got over here? What are these guys?
These are scaleless corn snakes.
So these guys, I mean, definitely caught my eye. You said this one's in shed, or?
They're in shed.
Yeah, I mean, but even still, I mean, their coloration on these guys is just incredible. And I mean, they're super soft too. I mean, that goes with any of the scaleless animals. But Jeff, what got you into these?
I've had corn snakes for almost 40 years now. And I started back in the mid 80s breeding corn snakes. Never knew that there was so many different kinds. When I started out, there was normals.
Right.
And then albinos came along, and then I really got intrigued by the scaleless stuff. And then a couple of friends of mine had them, and I got really interested in them. So I thought I'd give them a try. I'm trying to breed them into some other things that people haven't yet. Yeah. To see if I can change some things in the corn snake world.
Change the alteration a little bit.
Yeah.
I love that.
So working on some things.
How long has scaleless been a thing?
Scaleless have been corn snakes
for corn snakes, yeah.
10 years or less.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, about 10, 12
I believe
years.
Rat snakes were out. Scaleless rat snakes were around first.
That's what I think so too. Right on. I mean, yeah, these are absolutely incredible though. I didn't know that you actually had these myself until Mike told me. So it's definitely something that's a new staple for the corn snake world, and I think it definitely changes the game quite a bit.
Absolutely. And then some of the new colors and stuff once you get into
it. Right, once you throw that in.
Expand it.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, Jeff, where can they find you if they want to inquire about these or anything?
I really don't do much social media. I do have an email. I mean, HallOfFameReptiles.com.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, definitely. Well, check them out, guys. I mean, if you're in the Cleveland area or wherever, I mean, just definitely check them out. These guys are some incredible stuff for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. So how cool is this show? I mean, just incredible. Just even looking around, it's so cool to see all the vendors here, because it wasn't too long ago that this show actually was at a UAW hall in Cleveland, and it was in Brook Park, and it just wasn't as big as this is now. I mean, people were like inches, like sardines, all wall to wall to each other. It was crazy. So now being at the show now and seeing that there's like double the amount of vendors here, there's double the amount of space, if not triple, it's just really incredible to see that. It wasn't too long ago where this space was just a dream and they were actually in that UAW hall. So it's just really cool to see how this show has evolved over the years, and there's just some really cool stuff here. Very unique vendors here with a whole bunch of variety here. So let's keep checking out because there's still some really cool stuff I have yet to see here. Guys, you guys know I love the Australian species of snakes. As you guys know, I have the Simpsons pythons, the Wolma pythons, the jungle carpet pythons. We're getting into a whole bunch, but this table I just couldn't pass up. And we have right here at Slytherin Oddities an amazing looking olive python. Look how beautiful this guy is. So how old is this guy right now?
This guy's a little less than a year old.
Okay.
He was hatched out, I want to say around June sometime.
Right on.
So
just look at the temperament. I mean, olive pythons are known to be a little bit more cantankerous, but it seems like you've kind of mastered these guys where these guys have like such sweetheart personalities. And you said your adults are too?
Yeah, they are. I work with different liasis species, the brown water python, the Savu python, Macklot's pythons,
Nice.
and olive pythons. I find the olive pythons to be a bit less cantankerous than the remaining three species
Really?
there.
Okay.
The Savus are pretty good outside of the enclosure, but they can be very aggressive inside.
Okay.
And Macklots are usually great as adults, but getting them there can
take a little bit of
cost you
time.
some bites. And then the brown waters, I would consider them probably like a high-level advanced python. Some of them are sweet, some of them aren't. But yeah, the olives, I have pretty good luck with them being really calm and relaxed.
Yeah.
And shed sometimes they get a little cranky here and there. And then if they're on a hunger tear, you got to watch them a little bit. But that's about it. Other than that, they're super smart, they learn routines super well, and they're super curious animals.
Really cool. So how long have you been in business? Have you been working with mainly Australian species and Savus and
I've been keeping reptiles since I was 14, pretty non-stop, and I'm 45.
Okay.
So that'll date me a bit.
That's okay. It's crazy to think, look back down the rabbit hole, right?
Yeah, I used to work with a lot of rare pythons, and then I went into ball pythons for a while. And then I decided I wanted to get back into rare pythons, and I just went full steam, and I was buying up pretty much anything I could find. And the whole time I did ball pythons, I was raising some olives, my adults. I'd been breeding the striped bredeli and some rosy boas for a while. But yeah, then I started going real hard into Australian and island species of pythons, and I got a lot more strange and different stuff on the way.
Absolutely.
Well
that's what I love, and I mean, I think that's something that really stands out. Is it's not ball python, ball python, ball python. You know, I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that, but like just seeing like this, I personally think your table alone is the showstopper for sure.
Right
I mean,
on. Well, thank
these
you.
guys are just beautiful. I mean, everything here is just beautiful. And like I said, I mean, I have Simpsons pythons at home, and it's so cool to see these little babies because we have the adults at home. It's so cool to see these guys as just little noodles, thinner than my pinky, and how they just grow up to be like these nice size, not too big, curious pythons. So, and these guys no different. These olive pythons, though they get big, nice, beautiful attitudes and beautiful coloration on these guys.
Yeah, once you get them out exploring, they're a breeze.
Oh,
they just want to explore. That's what they do.
Absolutely. Well, if people want to find you, where can they look you up?
They can look me up on Facebook or Instagram at Slytherin Oddities.
Good stuff. Well, thank you so much for taking the time, taking this guy out.
Thank you.
Like I said, this guy's the showstopper this whole table is. So definitely check him out, guys. I appreciate it. So a little bit of a quicker video, but you guys got the gist of the Cleveland Reptile Show. Like I said, I highly recommend if you're in the Midwest area, definitely come out, check the show, support the show. It means a lot to me. Like I said, this is a show that's definitely meant a lot to me from the bottom of my heart since I was a kid, so I'll always support this show, love this show in general, but definitely come check it out. I highly recommend it. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you could do me a couple favors, if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it, as well as hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Definitely check me out on my social media too. I'll be posting when I'm going to be inventing different shows, as well as updates on all my animals as well too, so definitely check me out there. Thank you guys again for watching, and until next time, we will see you guys soon. Take care.